Well, in this workshop, we have really approached the question and we have come closer to finding answers to the question what exactly the relationship between a network and a specific approach is, and what exactly shapes the relationship between these two variables. And we've come up with three hypotheses. So the first element of this relationship is ownership. Ownership means that the more responsibilities the partners have, the more they have to collaborate. By means of a contrast, if you have a top-down relationship, that is the upper level telling the lower level what to do, then the lower level, the partners on the lower level, do not have to collaborate, not necessarily because they're being told what to do. But as soon as they're responsible for the results, as soon as they have to take decisions, then they have to talk to each other. That means the more ownership is in the network of the specific approach, the more these partners have to collaborate, and the stronger the network has to be. The second point is the complexity of the service that the specific approach wants to offer to the target group. The more complex the service is, that is, the more you want to offer, for example, wage subsidies, plus counseling work, plus healthcare provision, and all these kind of things, the more you want to offer, the more partners you need, and the denser the network has to be, the more the partners again have to collaborate. So the shape of the approach shapes again the network. There's a relationship between these two. And thirdly, the tradition of using networks in a city, in a region or in a country most certainly shapes the networks today, and that again means that the approaches that can be implemented not only depend on the present networks but also on past networks. Summing things up, what we see from these three hypotheses is that it is never an either-or, either a good approach or a good network. It always goes together. So it's not exactly the question about the balance between these two, but on the relationship, because a good network allows a good approach and complex approach to be implemented, and a complex approach necessitates a complex and dense and trustful network to be in place.